Eternal Echo. In the heart of the little town of Oak Ridge, nestled between gentle hills and meandering streams, an inexplicable phenomenon had taken hold. Each morning, the sun rose on a day that never progressed, leaving the townspeople bewildered and caught in the same unyielding loop. The once charming routine of Oak Ridge became a monotonous tapestry, with its inhabitants destined to relive the same moments, conversations, and emotions. A group of diverse individuals found themselves at the epicenter of this temporal anomaly. Among them was Lily, the town's baker, whose apron perpetually dusted with flour told the tale of countless batches of the same pastries. John, the retired schoolteacher, spent his days recounting the same lessons to an unchanging audience of imaginary students. Emma, the bookstore owner, found solace in the familiar words of the same novels that lined her shelves day after day. And then there was Mark, the local mechanic, whose tools turned in a never-ending cycle of fixing the same cars. United by the shared experience of their trapped reality, the group embarked on a quest to unravel the mysteries that bound Oak Ridge in perpetual repetition. Lily's memories of a forgotten diary hinted at hidden secrets, while John's knowledge of ancient legends pointed to the possibility of a curse that had befallen their town. Emma's research in the dusty volumes of her bookstore revealed tales of time loops and their elusive resolutions, and Mark's mechanical prowess promised a path to break free from the eternal cycle. As the group delved deeper into the enigma, forging unexpected alliances and facing personal demons, the town of Oak Ridge held its breath, unaware that its fate rested on the shoulders of this eclectic band. The Eternal Echo, an unseen force that had frozen time in its relentless grip, awaited the revelation of hidden truths and the unraveling of knots that bound the destinies of its inhabitants. The days blurred into a ceaseless procession of repetition as the group navigated through the mundane routines of Oak Ridge. Lily's bakery, John's empty classroom, Emma's bookstore, and Mark's workshop echoed with a palpable sense of frustration and determination. The townspeople, though ensnared in the same unending day, began to sense a subtle change in the air, a flicker of hope that sparked with the group's relentless pursuit of answers. In a forgotten corner of the town, the group stumbled upon an ancient artifact, a weathered hourglass concealed in a dusty attic. As they turned the sands within, the hourglass whispered of a forgotten pact, a promise made in desperation by a long-lost ancestor. The key to breaking free from the time loop lay in confronting the unresolved conflicts that lingered in the hearts of Oak Ridge's inhabitants. With newfound purpose, the group set out to mend the fractured relationships and heal the wounds that festered beneath the surface. Lily confronted long-buried resentments, John sought forgiveness for past mistakes, Emma faced the ghosts of lost friendships, and Mark grappled with the consequences of decisions left unmade. The emotional tapestry of Oak Ridge unraveled, revealing the intricacies of human connections that had been overshadowed by the unchanging days. The group's efforts rippled through the town, initiating a subtle transformation that resonated in the quiet moments between the tick and tock of the eternal clock. As the group's journey unfolded, the sun set on a day that promised to be different. The townspeople, once resigned to the unyielding loop, felt the winds of change brushing against their faces. The Eternal Echo, though still a haunting presence, began to loosen its grip on Oak Ridge. The group's unwavering resolve had set in motion a series of events that held the key to breaking free from the temporal prison that had held the town captive for so long. In the wake of the group's efforts, Oak Ridge underwent a subtle metamorphosis. The townspeople, touched by the ripples of reconciliation, found themselves breaking free from the patterns that had confined them. Conversations took unexpected turns, and long-lost smiles reappeared on faces that had forgotten the taste of genuine joy. The once stagnant day began to unfold in hues of novelty, as if the town itself had taken a collective breath, releasing the tension that had lingered for far too long. Lily's bakery, once trapped in the routine of baking the same pastries, now flourished with newfound recipes that reflected the diversity of the town's flavors. John's classroom, no longer echoing with the solitude of empty desks, resonated with the laughter of students who reveled in the excitement of learning. Emma's bookstore, once a repository of unchanging stories, became a haven for literary exploration, its shelves inviting readers into a world of endless possibilities. Mark's workshop, no longer confined to repairing the same cars, hummed with the sounds of innovation and creativity. The group, having fulfilled their quest, gathered in the town square as the first rays of a dawn they hadn't witnessed in what felt like an eternity illuminated Oakridge. The hourglass, now a symbol of the town's resilience, stood as a testament to the power of unity and forgiveness. The townspeople, their faces reflecting a blend of gratitude and wonder, approached the group with expressions of thanks. As the sun climbed higher in the sky, Oakridge embraced the promise of a future unshackled from the chains of the eternal echo. The townspeople, once prisoners of a perpetual day, now faced a world of infinite possibilities. The group, having unraveled the enigma that held their lives in stasis, became the architects of Oakridge's newfound destiny, a destiny shaped not by the echoes of the past but by the vibrant tapestry of shared experiences and the timeless resilience of the human spirit. With the dawn of a new day, the once trapped town of Oakridge emerged from the shadows of the eternal echo. The sun painted the landscape with hues of optimism, casting a warm glow over the transformed community. The group, having fulfilled their mission, watched with satisfaction as the townspeople embraced the opportunity for change and growth. Lily's bakery became a gathering place for friends and neighbors, where the aroma of freshly baked pastries mingled with the sounds of laughter and lively conversation. John's classroom, once a silent reminder of halted time, buzzed with the enthusiasm of students eager to explore the boundless horizons of knowledge. Emma's bookstore hosted book clubs and discussions, fostering a sense of intellectual curiosity that had long been stifled. Mark's workshop, now a hub of innovation, saw the creation of inventions that spoke of a town unshackled from the limitations of routine. As the seasons cycled through their natural progression, Oakridge became a beacon of resilience and renewal. The group, having played their part in breaking the eternal echo, continued to contribute to the flourishing community. Their individual stories intertwined with those of the townspeople, forming a narrative that celebrated the triumph of unity over stagnation. In the years that followed, the tale of Oakridge's liberation from the time loop spread far beyond the town's borders. It became a parable of hope, illustrating the transformative power of human connection and the capacity for positive change even in the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges. The group, now elders woven into the fabric of Oakridge's history, looked back with contentment, knowing that they had not only unraveled the mysteries of the eternal echo but had also paved the way for a future unburdened by the weight of a never-ending yesterday.